Orenia, we are your Yaboyrocklee channel.
We're here for the heat. The heat that is Spice and Wolf. Yes, I remember we were dealing with that shepherd girl last episode, and Hollow was really showing some signs of jealousy with that one.
She was also trying to get up all on Laura to, what was she doing? Remember, she was like, you know, she's on his bed and she was doing something, trying to get him to do something for her, and I think he got convinced. You remember?
I don't
it's like
remember.
The ending.
The cliffhanger is, hold on. They found out something. The armor, something's off with the armor.
Oh yes, the armor.
Yeah.
Something is wrong with the armor.
They were giving a hard time with him even selling as much of it as he wanted to, and they only allowed him to sell like 2 sets. They only bought 2 sets off of him.
No, they took one as taxes. They took one armor set as taxes to pay, but the rest he could sell. I don't know how much he had though.
Okay, I remember differently.
19.
Okay.
Yeah, 19. Okay.
But he had some trouble with the sale. But nevertheless, now that's being called in question at the end.
Yeah.
Yes. Someone's looking for him though, because they didn't tell him yet, right? They went to some other
training company to look for him.
Yeah, to look for him. They couldn't find him.
Yeah, that's enough to work with. We got all that and the shepherd girl in the same episode.
Yeah, but no. Shepherd girl.
Like the first.
She took 5 minutes to get to the.
But she took up like 80% of the episode, right?
No. It was like a good 10 minutes, maybe. Maybe
so 50%.
50%, a little less than 50, like 40% of the episode.
Okay.
And then the church, that one priest was looking at her when she was walking in with the sheep.
That's right.
But that was it. That's all we kind of got on her side of the story. Then we got a lot of Hollow asking him to do something for her. I forget what it was, but she was on that bed doing stuff.
She gonna be, that shepherd girl is still gonna keep working with the church, but Lawrence is gonna get her to work with him on the side and expand his sheep empire, because I think he talked about selling wool or something with her. Yeah. He's a nice one. He always looking for a little opportunity whenever he see it.
Smart guy.
Yeah. All right, I don't have too much. It's just bits of information that you just have to keep track of. I don't have the smoking gun talking point.
I think that's all it was that episode. Yeah, it was just
a lot of looks, a lot of
things.
Little breadcrumbs. Like the dude from last town either might have gave him some sus armor or like sent word up ahead that like he's coming through. I feel like there's some sort of setup going on with this dude who pulled up that's looking for him.
Yeah, something's
and
off.
Because of how he acquired the armor, it's almost like, and everybody looks at the armor is like, you coming to trade this here, huh? And it's like, why do y'all keep doing that? What's good with y'all?
Yeah.
See.
All right, folks, we're gonna jump into Spice and Wolf.
Oh.
Just wanna let you guys know, I got this nice euphoric drink, and there is no alcohol in here. I just have a nice presentation as I sit watching this video. So we're gonna jump into the reaction now.
Otherwise, what?
せっかくの娘っ子に逃げられちゃう。
Dang!
あいつは言うなれば投資です。町娘に投資して何の得があるか。見返りがなければ投資はしません。言うじゃないか。そうだ。召喚にラムトラまで行きたがっている人はいませんか。
That's a dangerous road.
機械の娘ならやめておけ。お前と似たようなことを考えた奴は大勢いたよ。
Oh damn.
しかし、あの娘に護衛を頼む奴はいない。なぜかわかるか？教会ですか。あの近辺にうろついていて無事なのはあの娘だけ。教会がそれをよく思ってないのは言わなくてもわかるだろう。クソややこしい教会との問題に巻き込まれたくなければ。
Damn church, bro. What'd I tell you?
可憐な妖精ノーラはいかにもお前好みの娘っ子だけどな。
That is his type. Oh shit, Lawrence.
何か。まあ、行けば。
Ah, shit. Huh?
俺。ありがとうございます。ローエン商業組合はセーランバルドスの守護のもとにある。
Oh no, there's some real shit going down. Nah, this ain't gonna go good. Whatever he's about to walk into, shit show. He's like, Mario, huh? Nah, you see when you get there. Yo, oh my God.
You know, when they walked in there, it looked empty. Like, it was barren. Like, there's no people. Like, they didn't have tables, remember?
Was that the Mario one they walked into, though?
I don't know if that was it, but they were looking for him there. And I was confused why they would look for him there. I assumed that's his place, probably. Then maybe, right? Know. We'll see. We're about to find out.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they were trying to take his girl. Kawaii.
That's so cute. Oh, don't tell him what to do. Oh, ain't that the point?
Toxic. Double toxic. She threw that in his face.
Poor guy.
Yo, she got good ears.
Listen to the whole thing. Oh, hey, including the you were tie her down. And that part. She heard everything. I'm married. Lawrence. Bethany. No, don't call her a good girl. Oh, you get back? No, not that look. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Oh my God. Yo, girl. Okay. You wanna hold my sword? Is that what she just said?
Nah, it's money. It's money.
Oh, leave your stuff with me.
Did she want her to take him in the corner?
Nah, it's money. He's a merchant. Yeah. Food. So it's money. Buy or something. Knights got their swords, merchants got their wallets. That's not even cute. She can't even face him. Look at him. Look at him. So. You gotta be angry. Yes. You gotta match toxicity with toxicity. Magic defeats magic.
Yeah.
Oh my
God. Absolutely right.
Look. See that darker ball?
What?
Toxicity defeats toxicity.
Something not happening.
Nah, I'm gonna employ that. Fuck being a good guy. Go back to our ways. Accurate days. No, girl, don't you get in trouble.
Oh, it'd be like that.
You just let her then?
What are they using for her? What are they using her for in that area? Now I'm interested. Because they don't want her to leave that area either.
Uh-oh.
Famous last words.
Companies going to debt. If the credit is cheap.
Nice ass pastry.
Oh, they're looking at him.
Yeah, you saw
それは俺の栄養になるはずだったものだ。
なんじゃ、食べたかったのか。
Give him this little piece. I knew it.
It's one of those things, if you hungry, you gonna take that from her anyways, and then still be mad.
Just make sure you nibble on her fingers and get a bite. Gotta graze it.
反則日までにはまだちょっと時間があるようですが、どうしました？
The day.
まあ、ちょっと。
Look at this dude stuttering.
旦那は今日お待ちに。いや、数日前に。
Nope.
まあ、別段急ぎという
I
わ
don't
けでも
trust
ない
anyone
か
with a mustache
ら。ま
like
た来ま
that.
すよ。やっぱり、ラトペアロン商会からフグを持ち込むご予定でしたよね。な
Yeah.
ぜそれを？ラトペアロン商会は昨晩、当商会にロレンスさんの債権を譲渡されたん
Your
ですよ。
debt was transferred. They own your debt now.
何が起こっておる？
Yup.
ご存じないようですが、フグは先日、大暴落しました。北の大遠征がなくなったせいでね、今やフグの価値はないに等しい。
Wow.
お連れさんは今、うちの商会に莫大な借金を抱えていれば、破産したんですよ。
なんじゃと？
Dang.
はめられた。
Yup. I told that dude is double trash. He got caught cheating and then sold off the debt after he got caught for his bullshit.
こちらを支払っていただきたい。
That's what you've been
でなければ我々は、
Oh, they trying to take him all of it, I
肩
think.
代わりを要請しなければなりません。
assumed that on your behalf.
まあ、信用がしの期限
What?
大日までです
They're calling that debt due now.
待ちましょう。それとロレンスさんがお持ちになった部分ですが、いかがしましょうか。
I'm gonna keep
おそら
it.
くどこも二足三門でしか
No, 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 no.
高値で売ってみせますよ。2日後に決済を行う。それでよろしいです
Nah,
か。
they would take the armor and then fix.
お待ちしております。
Yeah, that's why this company is going out of business. Y'all trash, bro.
They set up their own merchants, I feel like, too.
I think they just fixed the market. They want to take the money and then somehow the armor would still sell if they were to claim it from Lawrence. They want to get it from Lawrence from a cheap price.
Everyone's watching. Everyone knew. Everyone knew this was gonna happen.
どうなっておるのかや？
Look at the bags under his eyes. Poor guy.
Stress.
ゴミになった。
そうか。逃げるかや？
いや、証人同士の情報網は神の目に
Wow.
2日間で借金を叩き返せばいい。仕切り直しは可能だ。
わっちゃ堅牢ホロじゃ。多少は主の助けにな
I'm
るじゃろ。
stressed for this dude.
食費が浮くだけでもかなり違う。
Oh!
食った分は稼ぐと言っとるじゃろ。
冗談だよ。
Earn what I eat.
幾分増しな。
約束は必ず守る。それと、
Yeah, I do feel like everybody's whispering about it. I feel like the Mario company's been screwing people over.
助けを求めるかもしれない。
任せとき。
I start a war somewhere.
これから
Yo, facts!
Yeah, we just gotta bring back demand.
Yeah. We just gotta bring back demand. That's the only way to solve it right now. Start imaginary war. Just start rumors about it. It's happening.
毛づくろいができるような不義理な狼に見えるかや？
Yes.
しかし、
見えるかや？
Oh.
どう説明するんだ。
いっそ恋仲とでも言えばよかろう。
That's one way to get into a relationship.
わかった。一緒に来て。
Is that really what's
当たり
happening?
前じゃ。
She just growled her way into a relationship?
商売上の付き合いということです。絶対に余計なことは言えない。
Teddy!
Okay, maybe not a relationship. That's what I thought just happened.
I thought so.
Did you just do that?
なぜ何か商売。こい
Business.
つはパッツヨのミローネ商会がトレニー銀貨140枚と査定した毛皮をその場で値を釣り上げて
Oh, he's dropping facts.
もしもお前たちが夫婦なら今すぐ教会に行って離婚をするように説得しようと完全にラトペアロン商会に一杯食わされたわけだが同情はしない。お前が欲をかいて失敗しただけだ。そうだ
Dang.
その通りです。
Dang.
強奪にあった病気になった怪我をした
Those are all part
そ
of the
れで
game.
負債を背負う。つまりお前の借金はお前の力で返さなければならない。はい。
Tough lesson, yes, man.
俺は立場上お前に慈悲をかけられない。むしろお前に断固たる態度を取ること。それと組合員同士の金の貸し借りはご法度だ。加えて組合としてもお前に金を貸すことはできない。
But to the girl?
周りに示しがつかないからな。分かっています。債務の期限は2日後だ。レメリオ商会もブグの投資に失敗して尻に火がついているから。
There it is.
あさってにはお前の失敗が公になり、俺はお前の身柄を拘束しなければならない。
Detain you.
ここから導かれるレメリオ商会に叩き返さなければ、明日はないということです。
I will not have it.
いや、47リミオーネならば、長距離貿易用の船を10年も漕げば返せるだろう。
Damn.
鉱山で穴を掘った。だがな、俺はお前に死んでほしいわけではない。これは忘れないでほしい。
Damn.
罪には罰。俺はその当たり前のことを遂行しなければならないだけだ。
Sins must be punished. Damn, dog. I felt that. Get me out of here.
頑張れるだけ頑張ってこい。お心遣い感謝します。商売には思わぬ抜け道がある。
Business is always, of course.
だからこそ見える道もある。精一杯あがいてこい。必ず返済してみせます。
What a pep talk. What a freaking pep talk, man.
This man's like, I'm not showing you no mercy, no favors. You're gonna have to roll for 10 years and dig a hole.
But I know you can do it.
But I'll rescue you in a couple days. I'm gonna go get somebody else to buy the debt for a little bit higher. Like, yo, oh, yeah. Somebody's gonna give me 2 weeks to pay it back, not 2 days.
I thought that's a credit card. Just jump around. 1 year, 0 interest payments. Of course, Feds increased interest rates, made money tight. That sucks.
And nobody's gonna
It's like playing hot potato with debt, and now you just stuck with it.
Everyone's having problems.
It'd be like that. Nope, closing his doors.
This has the fingerprints of Mario all over it. Like, whoever we deem is going down, that's, don't y'all lend them no goddamn money.
Nah, he's just trying to keep the face.
All
Yeah, look at the sun. He's already lost a day, basically.
Oh, we rushing now.
Nah, I feel like if you went to Big Five and they don't got it, I don't think I'm asking little ones.
I guess he don't have a plan.
Or they don't even want to answer.
Yeah, oh!
What? That was rude. Why?
That was extra, bro. That's extra as hell.
That really was. We ain't working with them ever.
He must have said, if y'all broke, just say that. And then they're like, fuck you.
Wow.
The mockery they made
that's
out of them.
unfortunate. Oh. Look at them watching. I said they've been watching him the whole time.
They're not even gonna let him in. Oh. Crash in the armor market.
Oh,
he went to the church.
Oh, he
Not from the church. He went to the church last. But you came to us last.
Wait, what's wrong with walking with the women? What? Dang.
Remember, he kind of, the other dude was like, I was going to tell you to get a divorce, but y'all trading partners? My man's at rock bottom. I don't know.
There's something I don't understand about that, but I get it.
I don't get it. Don't blame her.
That's tough to watch. That's tough to watch, buddy. That's tough to watch.
I'm confused. What's wrong with walking with a woman? Is it disgraceful on his part?
I'm only going with the hints that they've taken and using my understanding of conservativeness anywhere. So he's walking with a woman that's not his wife. He kept talking about if he comes back to the association or his hometown, they would expect that person to be his wife, but she's not his wife. She doesn't have an official category. He tried to put her as business partner to his association. That guy was like, He obviously said too, like if that was your wife, I would have told y'all to get a divorce. So this is kind of interesting. I know in some religions, for example, you gotta have enough money to even have a wife. Like if you don't have your bread up, you can't be having a wife. You taking care of a woman, like, and if first of all, you have to have enough money to have this woman.
Oh, and he's in debt right now.
And now you're in debt, and you have a woman.
You walking around with her like that?
Yeah.
Like, it's disgraceful. It is disgraceful.
Are you saying he should have sold her off?
I think he's supposed to have his life together.
I think that's as a man. They're like as a man you're supposed to provide, and you're not providing, and you have the audacity to beg for money in front of your wife, type of thing.
Okay, I just had to check.
I think that's
what
it is.
Were they insinuating he should have sold her?
Yeah, I was confused too. I'm still confused. That still could be a possibility. Like, yo, sell your wife or something. That'd be crazy. I just don't think they would do that. But
now I hear them as haters. Like, I got all this money. I got no bitches. Yo, broke in dead asses walk around with a whole ass shawty? Nah, you get no money from me, bro.
A lot of it's not enough of it is explained. I just happen not to get confused.
Yeah.
Because I have enough to like, I can see why this scenario makes sense.
It's very conservative.
And then maybe they'll explain more, but like it just makes enough sense. Even one of the editors, man, he's like, yeah, if I gotta get it, he has to get his bread up. I think two of them are in that position where they have to have a certain amount of bread to even try to ask a girl out. And another homie, if you try to get two wives, you gotta have enough money for two wives. Like people would ignorantly think that, oh yeah, you just get as much wives as you want, or it's like, nah, it doesn't work that way. Cause like, you gotta be able to give to that family to get like buying a girl. But yeah, you gotta have your bread up to even
like a dowry
to get her from that family. So it is what it is. So I just have enough little things like, okay, this makes sense, even though I don't know all the details. I can just see why this would potentially be a problem. But yeah, I got no business getting a girl if I don't got my money, if I don't have money.
But I think also even if he wasn't in debt, there's like a thing with them about just having a woman along as a merchant and stuff. Because I guess a woman shouldn't be traveling like that. I don't know. Because people were staring at them already. So I think it's just the Lawrence thing. Everyone already knew. Everyone in town already knew Lawrence is in trouble type of thing, right? That's the vibe I got. From everyone staring always. Everyone was always staring at them. And then, I don't know, before he even started begging for money and stuff, he said even if you got married, the guy he was talking to, he said even if you got married, I would tell you to get a divorce. So there's something to be said about merchant even having a wife. Like a merchant shouldn't be traveling with his wife or something. I don't know. I want them to explain a little more on that. That was just interesting.
But don't spoil it. Like,
yeah, don't spoil
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But moving on to the plot that's at hand. Some of these looks that they'd given, as soon as he showed up with the armor, everything got suspicious. I see why they only bought one armor at the time, is the market was crashing, right? So like they don't want to take the armor because they can't flip the armor. At least my memory of them not wanting to buy enough of the armor was they can't move it. It's like a housing.
The tax probably would have been higher. That's what it actually is. Because like as tax only took one. And it's like, oh yeah, exactly what you said. It's not, we can't do nothing with it. But it feels like if armor's booming, then I'm like, yeah, we need like 3 of those as a tax.
So it wasn't that he sold the armor. He used it for taxes.
Yeah. Okay, he used it for taxes. When he first came in and they took one away. Yeah. That's for taxes.
And he was like, what about the rest of it? And it was like, nah, we don't want that. There's just not enough of it. And they're just pressing this. They're just squeezing this lemon dry because they themselves fell
into the debt trap.
Yeah, they're in a problem. They have a problem, but they just have Lawrence, and it's one of those things where it's probably not even practical for him to get the money in the time they want this money.
It's not, for my
but they're just gonna do it and then punish him because like what else do they have to lose, so to speak? And that's just what they have working with him. That's what they have working with him for them. But it's a shame that he did get greedy. I noticed in this episode, I never said it out loud. I regret not saying it out loud, but I was like, yo, he's so optimistic about this, but I thought that was a good thing. I was like, he's just so confident that this is just going to work out. Good for you, buddy. But now I'm seeing, now he was a little over optimistic. I guess he was actually greedy. I thought he fully knew what he was doing with that, and I guess he just did not. And that's why his mentee was basically like, yo, robbery, anything crazy, unforeseen acts, so we got you. But you got greedy,
You did
bro.
that to yourself.
You did that to yourself. I was like, damn, he really did?
He really messed up.
I thought he was making a good business move, trying to flip one thing to another. It's like everyone always wants a Tomahawk cruise missile. I'll just get 20 of these things. People always launching missiles.
I see what happened.
What happened?
When the dude from the lab turned, when they caught him cheating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was, they should have just ended the transaction there. I hope I said in that video, I'm not working with nobody who's gonna cheat me like that ever again.
I think we did say that, yeah.
So like once he flipped what he was there to sell, instead of taking his money and finishing that transaction, he flipped it into the armor trade, which normally would be like, you know, oh man, that's a 200 IQ play because that dude owes you anyways and he owes you bad. But like you already know he's a bad actor, so you really shouldn't work with him. But it was one of those things, like if the armor thing works, it's like, yo, you're in big money, bro. You're in big money. You're like buying Nvidia in 2003, big money. Versus this dude don't like you. You know he's a cheat, and then now your armor don't cost nothing. He don't like you because you caught him cheating. So now he just sold your debt off. Now he just washed his hands of you. Now I'm petty. I'm gonna go back and I'm like, yeah, but do you know why I got that armor from him? Because he was cheating on all his weight. Everybody go back and recheck your transactions because that nigga had a slanted ass table on every deal he made.
It's twofold. One is a shady person. I remember what you were saying too. It's more like he should have taken more from that guy. He was a little too easy. And of course he should have taken more because we saw what happened. But nevertheless, it was an untrustworthy guy, but the crash still happened. So he was like, yeah, I know he's shady, but I can work with that because I got this product. But it didn't foresee the crash. So he came in being a nicer person because of the market. You know, it kind of reminded me of people when they was flipping houses going up. You know, the market's going up, so people, it's a nice time to make some money. I call it hot potato too, because you're the last person to buy the house, but you bought it at the peak and then it just went down. Same thing happens with stocks. That's why also that greed factor, you gotta really watch it because, and I saw Lawrence was in this high too. He was making money making these moves. So when you're making money, while the market is going, especially when you're a novice, but he's not a novice, but when you're making money, while the market is super, super hot, you just want to put everything in there. You want to put your savings, you want to put everything in there because your greed kicks in. You're like, yeah, everything is jumping at like 20, 30% in like a 30-day period. So I just got to put everything in here. Greed kicks in. And, you know, if you time it wrong, you actually just lose everything. Because you bought it at a high and then it just goes down. It may never recover or may take years to recover. So it just happens to people. Lawrence should have been in a better spot. That's definitely happened with me in stocks, but not that extreme. Especially not having enough money to put into it in the first place. So it's like, damn, I'm just out.
I do think when it was happening, it was exciting and stuff. And I was just like, okay, I guess everything's fine. But the moment he said credit, I don't know if I said it, but I was thinking it at least, but I don't like the thought of credit. Like just credit reminds me of credit cards. I'm just like, that's money you don't have. Like I was like, that's not real. And then you have to pay it back and then you don't have, you know, like to me, so I was just like, this isn't good. But they made it seem happy for like 2 episodes, so I kind of moved on. I was like, okay, I guess we're fine. Because it was happy.
As long as the Northern Expedition was happening, we were Gucci. But he might not have asked nobody if the Northern Expedition's happening. He might have just assumed that it was naturally gonna happen. Maybe it's one of those things they only get canceled like once every 15 years because of something. And he's like, yeah, the chances of it getting canceled are so slim to none. I'm good. And then Lord of a Hold canceled.
I'm gonna tell you, credit is not a bad thing. It's all about how you utilize credit. And there's different scenarios of credit. For example, when interest rates was low, like 2 years and before, for the last decade, you just borrow and try not to use your cash because it's cheap to pay back. And if you're in an emergency, you have cash reserves. Lawrence, I guess, doesn't have cash reserves. That's also a different scenario. The other thing is, like, when you have basically a proven business model and you know it's going to work, then you utilize your credit so you can have faster growth. So, but things can happen. So I'll just tell you really quick. So your boy Roshi obviously had a success path. He told me what's good. So when I started, I couldn't afford to pay editors at the rate I needed to pay them. So I maxed out credit cards. That could have been a bad move, right? So I maxed out the credit cards, did what needed to be done. Here we are. But if in the process of doing that, we had lost the channel like 20,000 subscribers or whatever, that would have been it. I'm just in debt. So it was a risky move, but like almost all businesses have to do it at some point. It's just risk analysis. And the risk that I was going against would have been if YouTube had terminated the channel. That was the biggest risk factor. And obviously that was just a decision that we made. But you just almost have to do it if you want the fast growth. Because if I don't want fast growth, then I'm looking at, like, hypothetically, and this is probably too much of an explanation, it would took 5 extra years to reach this particular point, and then we would have hit burnout. We would not have been able to grow as fast during the COVID period, because during COVID period is when new subscribers was at the highest. So we had to do everything possible to grow at that particular time period. So in itself, credit is not bad. It just applies greater risk.
Yep.
And it's just risk management. And that's just all there is to it. But it's always risky. But like sometimes you just got to do it. You just got to. And when you get into debt, you want to get into, if you're going to get into debt, like business debt and personal debt is not the same thing. Get into debt for equipment, because you have an ice cream shop, so you have ice cream equipment, and you went in debt for that. Makes sense. But you went out and got Tim's, and you went into debt for Tim's. That doesn't make sense. That's not a business asset. You can't even try to sell your Tim's. Well, technically you can. That's
tell that to me in my 20s.
But you can sell the ice cream machine that you just bought, hypothetically, unless there's a crash in the ice cream market, which is what happened with him in the armor. He's just damned if he do, damned if he doesn't. But anyways, that's it. I can go on for more minutes about debt, but I rapidly got into debt. But I got into what I consider smart debt. I got nothing else to add. I love the business talk. All right, guys, thanks for listening. Until next time, Yaboyrocklee Lee.
Director Nasty.
Out. Boy, I was maxing out credit card. In fact, I'm gonna say one more thing. One of the things I had a homeboy who was in the same position as me, and I found like the difference between us was he had bad credit and I didn't have bad credit. I'm actually not talking about you, just to be clear. Anyways, he had bad credit and I did not have bad credit. So I had the ability to borrow and he did not have the ability to borrow. And that was a fundamental difference because he couldn't scale, but I could scale because I kept my credit protected. And I still don't play around. My credit is good. Keep your credit good, guys. That'll come back and bite you.
Yep.
And you know I couldn't stop at just one channel. Consider subscribing to the subsidiary channels for your boy Yaboyrocklee, found in the description of this video. Thank you.